What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode of our Minecraft survival tutorial. Kinda like the last episode, actually. I mean, this is 99. We got episode 100, the final world tour, and then we move on to a new season. And switch it over to just Bacon's World, man. So yeah, it will be a little bit of a format change. But we'll cover that when we do the world tour next episode. So, guys, notice, yeah, which farm's broken, because we're in 1.11. Pre-release 1, which means we've got a bunch of stuff to fix. The witch farm being one of them. Yep. It also means my mob farm is broken because it was based on shifting floor design as well. So while we get all kinds of good things, we have all kinds of things that need to be fixed. Including our lovely item elevator thing here. Yeah, because this no longer works, as we can see by doing... Wait, did that just work? That shouldn't work. Wait, seriously? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's good for one. So, how are we gonna fix this, people? How are we going to fix this? I'd kinda like to get the dropper thing going up in here, but I don't know if I'm gonna have space for that. I've got the torch there. That block's a block. I could move this. Ooh. Yes. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can. Can we fix it? Bob the Builder. You guys know Bob the... Whoa. That's still full of stone and stuff. I should empty that. I was working on the rail systems. Trying to get all the things ready. So yeah, we still have the old observer block model here, guys. It's a thing. It's gonna stay a thing because I like it. Wait, that's not the way it works. We've got to put a block here, right? And then go up because they changed the way I place these now. So it's got to go like that. There. Yep. And then give me these blocks. And we should be able to, like that. That's going to do the thing. So how's this work? I'm gonna need to break this and go like so to get that one that way, and then we can close that back off, and then we need to break that one because that was a placeholder, and we need to, if I shift and place, we should... Yeah! I'm a Jeebus. Okay, so we need to break that torch. We're now going to want our redstone here and here. And then we're going to want one there. And by rights, we're going to want to lock that in. And I didn't bring glass, so I'm going to put that there. Oh, wait. That's going to power. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're good. So I guess we'll put our torch there. And then all we should have to do from here is put that there so that detects that. And then we should have that there. And we have a clock. So the way this is going to work is right now that torch is powering this block, which is locking this redstone in an on state, right? So when the comparator powers, it's going to shut the torch off, depower this, and that's going to unpower that, which is going to cause a block update, which is going to go into the repeater there. This one's going to detect it, repower, bam, bam, bam. We have a clock at the same time it's powering that. And we should have a super speed item elevator now. Oh, it's not fast enough. We've still got a delay on that repeater, don't we? Yes, we can. There we go. Why are those stuck there? Yeah, now we can see. Now it's doing the thing. It's done. We're done. We're done. We should have a stack of blocks upstairs. That's fixed. So basically, guys, any of my dropper elevators where I use that clock, I'm going to be running around off camera and doing that fix. So the gold farm's going to get a similar fix. Can I have my stuff back now, please? Thank you very much, Lee. I feel like I shouldn't have those blocks, but I do. Oh, well, whatever. It's a thing. Who cares? So, well, I left that. Let's close that. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do off camera before we do our world tour, is any of those clocks I'm going to have to make adjustments. So the super speed item elevator in our ocean monuments got to get fixed, and the one in our things got to get fixed. Which thing? What am I talking? The gold farm. My dropper elevators there have to get fixed because of this change. That's the only thing for the gold farm, I think, though. So next, let's why don't I get prepped here, and we're gonna fix this witch farm for 1.11. So give me a minute, I'll be RBs. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and I've broken into our witch farm, and I've broken all the string on each layer to start with our fix. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a combination of packed ice and fence posts. Reason being, the witches will still fall through the fence post section, and using the packed ice makes it slippery enough that they won't be able to kind of stay on one block when the system starts going off. Yeah, so that's basically the method to our madness. And the reason I broke the string is just because it's easier to place all these blocks if I don't have the string hitboxes in the way. And we're gonna start from the top down, just kind of because it's gonna be our easiest way of accomplishing all the things. Now, we're still gonna have to, you know, obviously set up, what do you call them? The tripwire on each side, but then we can go in from underneath and just kind of fix all these things as we go. The reason the cobble's there is because we need a block to place these on, right? That's kind of a thing. So that's why I'm working from the top down, because naturally the bottom one's going to be the hardest, because everything is going to fall down. And, you know, with the top two floors, it's easy enough to get in from up top and do this and then go underneath to the next floor to break my cobblestone. But the bottom floor, not going to be so simple. We're going to have like a platform underneath the platform kind of thing. So what's going to happen is this is going to pulse back and forth, and the witches are going to fall through the trapdoors, like so, and we'll be good to go. So it's not like a crazy, insane, difficult fix or anything, but it's a fix, it's a thing. right? So now we just need to put all our string back and we should be good to go. Now, some of you might be thinking, but wait, isn't this going to reduce the efficiency? Well, yes. Yes, guys. Yes, it is going to reduce the efficiency. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is, right? This is what we've got to deal with in 1.11. Now, there are other methods. You know, we could try and use, like, the skeletons like they did on the SciCraft server, which basically broke for Zuma as soon as he did it. So that's not where I want that tripwire. So that's not working out so well for him, right? Now, we could use water, yes. But here's the thing. With the water, every time they spawn, it's basically going to have to flood the whole floor. And we would have to change our design downstairs as well, right? And because it's basically going to have to flood the whole floor, or we can give up spawn space to create water channels as well, but it still works out to the fact that for the water to push the mob off and then come back is actually very slow, right? So yes, we have more spawn space in the fact that we could still have the whole floor. I just did that 2 times in a row. But effectively, what ends up happening is the farm is less efficient that way than it is this way, because the bulk of the spawn spaces are occupied by water every time it's pushing a mob off, and therefore they are unspawnable space, right? Which is why the shifting floor design has always been the preference previously, because you could do a smart shifting floor like this that just shifted a section at a time, so only that section was affected and unspawnable when it was dropping a witch. So you got highest efficiency that way because you always had the maximum amount of spawn spaces available. Now we're essentially halving our available spawn spaces this way. But the flip side to that is, what we're also doing is we're still moving the witches off the spawn space lightning quick, right? And that's what we want, is we want not necessarily the highest amount of spawn spaces possible, but we want the highest amount of spawn spaces at any given time. You follow me? Okay, we heard the click. Damn it! It works! Guys, it works! I can't break that one because that'll... or that one, so I have to come out this way? Yeah, I have to come out this way. Okay. Yeah, what we want is the highest amount of spawn spaces. I gotta stop doing that at any given time, right? Is the thing. So we want the mobs gone quick so that we can spawn in the next one on that spawn space. So this is still the best option. You would think it would actually reduce the spawning by 50% because we're eliminating spawn spaces, but believe it or not, that's not the case. It's actually still keeping the spawn spaces intact by well over that 50%. We still get about 70% efficiency this way, and that's a lot higher than we would with a water trap. So yeah, it's the next best option, effectively, is the thing. So now that's done. That's good. Am I good here? Yes, I'm good here. So yeah, this is basically the process I'm going to walk through till I get to the bottom. And then there's some other stuff I want to work on too, to just kind of improve this farm overall before we call it a day. Well, there's something else I want to cover too, but we'll leave that to the end. So yeah, I'm going to do this floor, and then I guess I'll show you how I do the bottom floor, because that's the tricky one. This one's just a repeat of, you know, the one I just did, so it's really not a big deal. So yeah, I'll BRBs. Alright, so that's the top two floors, which is good. But now, unfortunately, we have a problem where we need to go down, right? So we're going to need a block down here to place fences and stuff. But we're also going to want to get down below that, right? So, unfortunately, the only way to kind of do that and deal with it is if we go down in this early direction and we create a platform all the way around, and then I have somewhere, if I fall through, I don't fall through to the bottom. Will I fall through to the bottom? Yes, at least once during the period of doing this, right? I'm going to have to do that in order to break these blocks after I get that final floor done, which means I'm going to have to cut through down there to get out. So you're going to want feather falling when you're doing this, people. Let's get some light so we don't get spawns down here while I'm doing this. Yeah, you're going to want feather falling. For a drop like that, I'm going to recommend at least feather falling 3. Yeah, it's a thing. But, you know, by this stage in the game, you should have that. Also, if you're doing a fix like this and you don't have packed ice in your world yet because you haven't found the ice plane spikes, you can use pretty much any other solid block. You could use cobblestone. You could use stone half slabs if you wanted. Don't use regular ice. Main reason being that it's gonna melt on you when you turn your lighting on for the farm, and you kind of don't want that to happen, right? That should be a no-no. So again, I'm just gonna place the fences and the stuff and things, and then I'm going to come down here to break this after it's all done and fall all the way down on top of my glass platform, which the cart is on. And yeah, it'll be a thing. So again, you're going to always, when you're doing this, you're going to want to remember to put your fences on, like your first row of fences should be on the finishing position. So the part that slides underneath the glass, like I just had there. That's got to be your thing. So then from there, I'm going to want to, you know, do my thing where I'm putting my fence post down again and get this done. And then we're going to move on to some other stuff after this is done. So yeah, nothing too crazy, guys. Simple fix. We still get pretty crazy mob spawning overall. And we're good to go. So I'm happy about it. I can switch back to my stuff and things here. And I'm going to have to go from this side to place my ice. Yeah, you wouldn't want to use regular ice because, again, lighting the farm up on your off switch could melt it, and that would suck. So, yeah, don't do that because that would suck. So, yeah, just any other block if you don't have packed ice, you know, half slabs or just not soul sand. If you're doing like I am, you're converting a soul sand 1.10 fix, 1.9 fix, don't leave the soul sand because they're gonna get stuck in the soul sand, and that will just slow down the efficiency of the farm kind of thing. So yeah, don't do that. Outside of that, you should be good to go, peeps. So I'm going to get this done and finish laying my tripwire and, you know, getting my base falling to the ground and climbing back up, and then we'll work on some other stuff. Haha, I hadn't considered it until just a minute ago, but I might be able to get out of here without falling to my face. which is awesome. I mean, I'm not losing any of these blocks, right? Because the thing's going to pick them up. Okay. Yes! See? I am so pro. There we go. Are we done? We're basically done here, guys. Just got to replace that ice block. Yeah, all strings are intact. Ta-da! And the benefit to this is occasionally I would still have witches spawn even when the lights were on. But now I'm pretty sure it's impossible because we've got light passing through each floor. And of course, it sounds like my cat's up to no good because he knows I'm recording right now, so he has to punish me by misbehaving. Let's go see, guys. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Does whatever let's go see stuff and things does. Okay, the lights are off. The floors are good. If we come out this way, we should be able to get far enough away that spawning starts to happen. Yeah, there we go. Can barely see it, but did you see it, guys? I saw it. Instant fall to her death. Awesome. I'm happy. It's good. It's good. It's good. So, we've got our item elevator over there fixed. I got so many of those to do off camera. We have our witch farm fixed. Almost fixed. We still have one problem with this witch farm. And that is this early. Our overflow. 15. I should have gotten more back than that. Are they still making their way up? They might still be making their way up. No? Oh well. It's cobble. I don't really care. Oh. What? This one's not full for some strange reason. Yeah, but this is a problem, guys. Like, I just don't need that many sticks, or that many bottles, or that many spider eyes, or that much sugar. So, I mean, I want to keep them all, but like, when we hit the point that we have 3 double chests of each, I think we're good. You know what I'm saying? At that point, we should consider it good. So, what I want to do is I want to get in here and try and design a lava burner for this. Now, it is possible, guys, because of the way these things work. You know how hoppers like to go one way and not the other kind of thing? So, or they like to go down before they go sideways, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna set up a system here. I just gotta empty my inventory out, and then we'll get ready to go. Well, we'll empty these out too. So yeah, give me a minute. BRBs. Okay, so I emptied the bottom chest out because I don't want like a ton of stuff going everywhere and ending up in the other things and that kind of thing, right? But the way we can manipulate this, because stuff likes to go down instead of up, is we can switch this so our bottom one has a hopper into that chest, so it's a half chest, right? So it will drain that chest to go into that chest, and so on and so forth. And then we can feed off this hopper chain. We're going to need to break these blocks in order to do it by feeding it into... We're going to need to get rid of these. Into a dispenser over here, right? The trick is going to be, the hard part is because we've got this torch here, locking those. Actually, you know, it might not be a problem because when they're full, that's off, right? Aha! I'm a Jeebus. So we're going to want a dropper, not a dispenser. Reason being, If it was a dispenser and, say, a witch spawned and a bow got in there, I've got sticks everywhere. Is this even on? The farm's on. We're too close. We'll turn the lights on because we're just too close to the farm for that to be of any use to us. So we put a dropper there. And then we put a hopper facing into that. Now what we should see, they're going to go into the dropper, which we can now get to shoot out into a lava stream. The only hard part here is going to be, because we had all this glassed in, figuring out how to wire this in such a compact space. And I would also like to have a lock option on it over here. So yeah, I've got some thinking to do here, so I can figure out how to get this into a space this compact. So let me think on that, and I'll come back when I have a solution. Alright guys, I think I got it. By pushing that, putting the lava there, which I'm not too happy that it doesn't have like a cover, but redstone torches aren't flammable. Nothing else in this area is, right? By doing that, and oh, do I not have redstone? Need the redstone, man. Bacon needs... I should just walk around with redstone in my inventory all the time. Really. So if we put that... Oh. Is this part going to be a problem? No. No, it shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be. That's not going to affect that line, right? Is there anything else I'm not thinking of? No, that should be exposed. So, actually, technically I could even stick like a block there. It's not necessary. I'm pretty sure there's enough lighting in here that, you know, it's a non-issue. But yeah, that there. And then we've got the same clock we just used over there, right? And then that'll power that. So we should just be able to... Awesome. That makes me happy, guys. So when it gets to the point that we don't want the junk, like it's overflowing, I can turn that on and it'll prevent it from going into those chests, because it's just going to come right down here and go into that, right? And it's not going to mess with our item filters or anything. So I'm actually pretty ecstatic about that. We can close this off. Now I just need to figure out, I want a way to lock this hopper right there to prevent this from happening. Because if we lock that hopper, what do we got? Can I put... Ooh, I can. Guys, you see how amazeballs I am with all the things. Yeah, we could go like that. And then... No, that doesn't lock that one. That locks that one. Which doesn't do us much good. So... we need to remove that. We should be able to sneak a lever in right there to lock that. Sweet. I'm good with that. Lever. Can I see it from in here? I'll just remove that for a sec. Oh, that's going to lock that hopper too, though, isn't it? That part could be a problem. But if I remove the blocks and we just put the lever there. Do I want the lever there? Ooh. I don't know if I like that. Because where would be the only way to gain access to it? I'd have to leave that exposed. And that kind of looks a little... Okay, I'm going to try and figure this out. Alright guys, so I got it set up the way I want. Basically what I've done is I've rerouted this hopper here so it goes directly into our lava burner. And then I have taken off half that chest too, so we've got these hoppers, so when this chest starts filling, it'll go down into that hopper, into this chest. When that hopper fills up, then it'll start going into that chest, fill up that hopper, finally fill up the top. But because things go down before they go across, these aren't going to fill up, guys, as long as those can go straight down, right? As long as this is unlocked, we're not going to get anything into these chests, which still gives me basically a double chest there, but allows us to complete our looks. So I'm putting these blocks here to effectively lock that hopper, right? And then what we've got is comparator into this block, and then underneath there, I have a switch. Okay? So that will, as you can see, if we flip it, will power that comparator, which will lock that bad boy. I technically don't even need to use a comparator there. I guess I could have used a repeater, which is actually cheaper, so I probably should have done that. Not that it really matters one way or another. But I've got way more, and I don't need that bucket. Way more stuff like that. So I'm going to switch that out to a repeater, because I do not need it to be a comparator. Put the wall back in, and then I made some brewing stands just for decoration on either side, and because we'll use them too. And I put a switch there. Not that it does anything. Well, I guess it would lock that chest, and the switches will lock those brewing stands, but not really a big deal. You know what basically what I'm saying? Anyways, I got one other thing I want to show you, so I'm going to switch this out, and I'll BRBs. Alright guys, so one last thing I wanted to cover was something in the fireworks department. Now, do I still have a whole bunch of, like, crappy fireworks I made by mistake? No, I think I set all those off, didn't I? Yes. But one of the reasons that we wanted the feathers to start collecting those is for fireworks. So we've already covered that you can make fireworks by putting any dye. We get the ball, right? But we didn't cover, like, we covered with the fireworks, or the fire charge, and getting a large ball, I believe it is. Yeah, see, small ball, large ball, but we didn't cover other stuff, like adding special effects. Okay, so we can see if I take the large ball out, I get a creeper shape by adding a mob head. Okay, pretty cool. So you can get creeper heads through charge creepers, but the easiest way is to use a wither skeleton farm, which is why next season we'll probably set up an automatic wither skeleton farm for this. But one of the other effects you can get is by adding these bad boys, and then you get a bunch of bursts. So we're going to want a whole whack of those, because bursts are cool. I'm not going to waste too many here, but you get the gist. And then one of the other ones is you can use gold nuggets, and we get star shapes. So these are cool stuff and things, right? And then of course we take our paper and we can add these, and we'll get our star shape. Oops, I did it again. Guys, I gotta stop shift clicking with that stuff. For the love of Pete. Why do I do this to myself? Now I have a whole bunch more useless fireworks, rockets, that I need to get rid of. Those are just white. They do nothing. They make a noise. That's it. So no more shift clicking, Bacon. No more shift clicking. Stop the shift clicking. What did I want to grab? Paper. So let's get some more paper and no more shift clicking. And pardon the lag, guys. It's because our mob farm doesn't work anymore. So we've got the orange. So let's go for the burst. So we can cover those. And of course, our creeper shape. Yippee! And of course, there's always the one we didn't do, which is just the straight up fire charge. But we covered that last time, right? We get a large ball that way. So, yeah, let's take that out and that out. And we'll put these in. Done. So, let's have a look. So, star-shaped. Is it nighttime out? It would be sweet if it's nighttime right now. Our poor mob farm, I've got to get the inside of it so it stops lagging, because right now what's going on is there's mobs in there causing the floor to move, but they're not falling through, so that's what's causing our... There we go, we have a star shape. Awesome, huh? That's what's causing our lag at the moment. And then, of course, the large ball provided by the... That one's one of my favorites. And then, of course, the burst that we get from our feathers. I like that one too. It's like a good little after effect. And then finally, our creeper shape. So that's why we wanted all the dyes and the feathers and all the things. So guys, this it's kind of a sad day, but kind of a happy day. This pretty much concludes our 1.9 survival tutorial, or our Minecraft survival tutorial format. Moving forward, we're going to be doing all the other things, which we'll talk about next episode. For today, that's good enough. Anyways, guys, smash that like if you enjoyed the episode to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that subscribe for more videos. We'll see you in the next one, our world tour to end the season off. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a special one. Thanks for watching. Bye.